What do you think?
Very nice. You can afford one of these?
Well, not on my own.
Right.
Okay, that wasn't exactly the reaction I was expecting.
Sorry.
Well, we're practically living together as it is. No, forget about it. Silly idea.
It's a consultant's postcode, Joseph.
Well, both be consultants one day. You've already passed your exams. Can I call them?
Why not? There's no harm in looking. Morning, Tabitha. This is Mr. Byrne. We'll be operating on you later today. Your scans show that you have an aortic aneurysm, which is a dangerous widening of the main blood vessel from your heart to your abdomen and your legs.
That doesn't sound good.
No, but we can repair it, and that's what we'd like to do. Did you have a comfortable night?
Are you kidding? Have you tried these mattresses? I bet you two have.
Can I see Mrs. Blackstock's notes?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. Oh, well, you did have a lucky escape last night.
I wasn't quite ready.
Well, Miss Naylor does have a magic touch. Now, it's a complex procedure, but you'll be in good hands. And I'll be supervising.
Really? You'll be in theatre?
Yes.
Supervise this procedure.
Seems to be the only chance I have to talk to you.
I've been working.
Your mobile been out of action, too.
It's been difficult. Joseph is full on at the moment.
Have you thought any more about what I said?
Yes, it's just... Can we do this later?
When?
Give me half an hour.
I'll be here. It's difficult to ascertain how friable the tissue will be, so I expect we'll have to make a major incision. So your feelings haven't changed?
Of course not. It's just we've got to be careful.
I don't know what you're expecting, but I'm hardly likely to make an announcement in the time.
I'm worried about Joseph.
How are we? Do you think I'm not?
He's talking about moving in together. If I break things off without an explanation, it'll crucify him.
I've been thinking that it might be better for him to be transferred. Make things easier all round.
He doesn't want to leave.
I'd make sure it was a decent position.
He's a couple of years off a consultant's position. I'm not. But it's not easy to make that next step. I've tried.
You know, a word in the right ear can do wonders for a career.
It's unfortunate that that's the case.
But you know, they're boarding for a GS consultant in the next couple of weeks at my old stomping ground in Edinburgh.
I doubt Joseph and I would last a long-distance relationship. Hopefully we can keep the repair under the diaphragm.
A little bit tight. And I think we'll be saving Joseph a great deal of pain.
That's all I want.
I'll make some calls.
10 on Saturday or this evening?
Tonight might be tricky. There's some reading I need to do.
Reading? Beats washing your hair, I suppose.
It's just some research I need to swat up on.
There's something wrong.
You know, I've been waiting for a consultant's post for a while. Well, one's come up. It's a long shot.
Oh, no, that's great news.
It's at the Royal...
Bath isn't that far. I mean, you could commute.
It's at the Royal Infirmary in Edinburgh.
Oh, right. Well, thanks for telling me.
I just did.
I mean, before. You must have known about this.
No, I only found out this morning. That's not definite.
You must have applied.
An old consultant mentioned my name, and it looks like I'm in the frame.
Well, Father will be impressed. He trained there.
It might not happen.
I'll phone the estate agent back. Just tell them to forget it.
No. No, let's do it.
You sure?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Jack might have got a new job, a consultant's position.
Well, that is good news, and not before time, if I do say so. Well, if you need any advice, you know where to come.
Great, thanks. We've given Tabitha a pre-med, and Ms. Naylor, there's a call for you, Mr. Jamshid. I put it through to the consultant's room, but I don't think he wants to be left on hold for too long. I better take that. It's them.
Good luck.
I'll be fools to turn you down.
This is Miss Naylor.
How does that leave you and Jack?
Well, it probably wouldn't do us any harm. Can be very claustrophobic working under the same roof.
Yes, I'm sure.
And Edinburgh is only an hour or so away by plane.
The hemicorporectomy, yes, that was... Exactly. I have good, varied experience. No, relocating's not an issue. Yes, so I'll see you in a week or so. No, thank you. See you then. Oh, I should have told them about the robotics. Nobody else will have that on their CV.
Relax, Jack. They've got your CV.
I don't think I did myself justice.
It was just a preliminary conversation. You still have the board to impress.
So I will get a board.
With the references backing you, I'd set my house in it.
I'm sorry, it's so perfect for everybody.
You will get a board.
Blackstock is waiting for us in Darwin.
Joseph. Jack here doesn't feel that Edinburgh were that impressed with her.
Wait till they meet you. I'll see you up there, yes?
Well, we'd better get to theatre.
She is pretty, isn't she?
I beg your pardon?
Just because we're on the wrong side of 65, it doesn't stop us dreaming of firmer flesh.
That pre-med is certainly working.
30 years ago, I looked as good as that. You wouldn't turn me down.
That is my son.
That's awkward. If you see me through this, I'll let you take me out to dinner. We'll pretend we're young again.
I'm flattered. But you're a patient, I'm a doctor, and I'm married.
Shame. It's hard to find someone our age you wouldn't mind leaving the light on with.
Any sign of him? He was with us on the way to theatre. He was supervising us today.
Well, he thinks a lot of you. Perhaps he thought it wasn't necessary. I will page him again, but we really should press on. Ah, that'll be him now.
Swab.
It's Edinburgh.
Put them on speaker.
She'll talk to you on the speakerphone. Thank you.
Really, there's no need. This can wait.
This is Miss Naylor here, Mr. Jamshed.
Yes, well, we need to do this now, Miss Naylor. Not if you're in theatre.
It's not a problem. We've barely begun.
I'm sorry, but we mustn't have this discussion if you're operating.
This isn't good news, is it?
I'd rather we do this in private, Miss Naylor, and post-op.
That says it all, Mr. Jamshed.
I'm sorry, Miss Naylor. Please call my office at your convenience.
Excellent surgeon. We both lecture at the Royal College.
I don't think Miss Naylor got her board.
Ah, what a shame. And you were so confident. Well, I'm sure it's their loss.
I'm really very sorry.
Right. Haven't we got an operation to perform? You'll need to extend that incision up through the diaphragm, Miss Naylor.
Large gauze packs, please. Let's make some room in here, and we'll need a 20 graft.
Well, purely selfishly, I'm quite glad, but I am sorry about the job.
Thanks. Is that graft ready? I don't really want it anyway.
Let's concentrate, everyone.
Yes, of course. 5,000 units of heparin, please. So can we keep track of the time? We need to be quick once the blood flow stops. Excellent. Now, extend the upper and lower ends of the incision sideways so that the aneurysm sac can be opened. There you go. It's like a duck to water. Excellent technique, wouldn't you say?
Sorry? Yes. Exemplary.
Now slowly release the clamps. Well, they seem to be holding nicely.
Oh, I had a steady hand guiding me.
Clamps.
The graft isn't holding.
Aware of that Teflon felt.
You can stitch the limp sack over the top. That should do it.
Very good, very good. Then get it. Right. I am done. Okay.
One more second. Done.
Well, it looks like it's done. Good work.
Well, you two can close without my assistance, I take it.
What the hell was all that about?
I made a call and got you bumped off the shortlist.
Why?
I don't like being taken for a fool.
Sorry, you've lost me.
Why are you with me, Jack? I use the words in the loosest possible sense. You obviously can't wait to get away from me. You abhor my touch.
That's unfair. It's not like that.
So, you're telling me that you want to be with me?
Yes.
Why?
If I was with anyone else other than your son, I would have ended it weeks ago. But I can't just drop him. And I needed to know you weren't on some ego trip to bag your son's girlfriend.
So, you're stringing us both along? Until you get what you want.
Yes. Until I get you. Do you really think I want to move 400 miles to the back of beyond? This is going to destroy him.
Well, perhaps I should end the pretense.
No. Don't do that. He's your son. You risk losing him.
He's stronger than you give him credit for.
It's going to be worth the wait.
I'd like to think so.
Not just yet. We're going to go and have a look at an apartment.
Oh, yes, all the details. That's nice.
Out of our price range a little bit.
Yes, well, we need them.
Hoping my father might give us a helping hand.
Right?
Oh, I'm sure he'll come through for you. He seems to have quite a soft spot for Jack.
Doesn't speak of the devil. Father, could I have a word?
Of course, Joseph.
You blocked her move to Scotland, didn't you? I hope she doesn't work it out, but thank you. Oh, she means so much to me. She will get another post, won't she? You will look after her.
Joseph.
She can be around for a long time, Dad. If she works out that you did this, there will be hell to pay.
She's not good for you, Joseph.
What?
She doesn't love you. Oh, she likes you. She cares for you. But she doesn't love you.
And what gives you this great insight?
Trust me.
I don't think that's good enough.
There's someone else.
Well, that's impossible.
Believe me, it's true.
She's been living at my flat for weeks. She wouldn't have had the time.
Just let her go, Joe.
Who is it?
So, whipped them into shape yet?
Oh, yes. Running like clockwork.
Well, rather you than me. Place is a joke.
Well, I'm still looking for the punchline. Drink?
Tonic water, please.
Steve? Have a tonic water and vodka and tonic, please.
So I hear you're off to view the flat.
Who told you that?
Joseph. He won't be long.
So he's on his way down?
Yeah, but he was just talking to Lord Byrne. It sounded serious, sort of father and son type chat.
It's the last thing I ever wanted to happen.
What do you expect me to say? It's ridiculous. Jack's half your age, less.
I know. I can't help myself, Joseph. Well, neither can she. There's no reason for it. That's what love is.
How long?
Well, it's difficult to know exactly when to pinpoint it.
Really, I thought it would be easy. It is for me. 9th of January, about 3 in the afternoon, I was on call.
Joseph, don't do this to yourself.
You tell me.
It was the night of the robotic conference.
Jack. My father here was just telling me about the night of the robotic conference. Sounds like quite a night.
Yes.
Is it true? He's my dad, for God's sake.
Joseph.
No. What kind of a man does that to his own son?
What the hell have you done? This is how it's going to be, is it? No talking, just, well, what next? A brick through my window? Joseph! We should be able to...
I'll be with you all in a moment. I was worried. You didn't return my call.
Well, you're at a conference.
Well, I wouldn't have minded being interrupted by you.
Charles, at work, don't we need to keep things on a professional level?
Of course. But I did think that maybe we could meet later.
Not with a list this full.
It's just that Piers, is visiting. Have you met Piers?
The minister.
Junior health minister, rather pompous schoolboy in a suit. But I really would like you two to meet.
Oh, maybe I could. What time do you think?
There's a small reception at 3.
I can take my lunch at 3.
What have we got?
Taylor Curtis. She's been in a house fire. She's got burns to her arms and legs, breathing difficulties. Respiration rate 28.
Is she going to be all right? She's going to be okay.
Reese Wells, local hero. Burns to his legs, sustained exposure to smoke. Respiration rate 24, and he's all yours.
Thank you. Bay 2, please.
I got her out as fast as I could, but there was so much smoke. She must have breathed in loads.
Well, we'll check her lumps for damage, and we'll know more then. Is her breathing deteriorating?
It's about the same. She's had FBCs, U's and E's.
Okay, let's add ABGs and a chest X-ray, please. Bit stupid running into a burning building.
She'd be dead if I hadn't.
Sorry, yes, of course I didn't mean to.
Oh, it's all right, Doc. You must have patched up a good few stupid have-a-go heroes in this place.
FBCs, U's and E's, LFTs, please, and let's check his blood hemoglobin, please.
The bike's not too bad. Just a broken tail light and a few scratches.
Breath, I can't catch it.
She's been in a fire. Taken to hospital now.
A fire? How bad was it?
Safe now, that's what matters. It's Mr. Byrne. He's in look after you. She'll just well.
You've suffered a few burns and we brought you to hospital to make sure that the smoke you inhaled didn't damage your lungs, right?
I can't remember.
You're in shock. I think you were rescued by a neighbour. As a Mr. I think...
Quick, help her. She's going blue.
Pneumothorax.
Where's Chrissy?
I'm here. Satar 87. £20 mils of 1% lignocane.
Knife. Taylor, some air has escaped from your lungs into your chest cavity, so we're going to let it out so you can breathe properly, all right? Okay. And cough for me. Very good. Just clear the chest room, please. CT scan effect. Let's scan both of them. We don't know what that smoke might have provoked. Matron Williams will look after you.
Work.
Is she all right, Doc?
Yeah, she's fine. The sister's just making her comfortable. So, what's the story with those two?
You rescued her from a burning building.
Things people do for love.
What do you know about it?
Joseph, please. We have to talk.
All right, so we talk. Clear the air and then what? We forget about it, we move on?
No, of course not.
Talking would have been the thing to do before.
Please, Joseph.
Now there is no point. You're both old enough. He's certainly old enough.
Look, I know what you must think.
No, I think I would have preferred to know how far, rather how low, you were prepared to go for promotion.
It wasn't like that.
No?
No. Charles and I... Your dad, I do care about him. I'm sorry, Joseph.
No, I don't want you to be. You're welcome to him. You deserve each other. I'm sorry, he did what?
We started the fire.
Yeah.
I know it.
Well, you can tell that to the fire investigators when they get here. There you go. Excuse me.
Joseph, one moment, please. Son. Look, I know that... I understand how you must feel.
I doubt that.
Right now, I must seem very unlike a father. But whatever has changed between us, he'll always be my son.
Fathers protect their sons.
I'm so sorry.
So, when are you telling Mother? Because you think you have something with Jack, right? It's not just sex, is it?
No, Joseph, it isn't.
Right, so you're leaving Mum for Jack?
Well, I hadn't thought...
Well, the first step will be telling your wife.
Do you think she wants me to leave your mother?
That really isn't a question for me, is it?
Diane.
So, are we talking yet?
It's good to see you.
Hello, sweetheart.
Lady Byrne.
Oh, Jacqueline, how lovely.
So, what brings you out here?
Oh, Joseph rang me at work. Drop everything, he said.
I really thought you should know what Dad's been up to.
Oh, darling. I always could tell when Dad was keeping a secret. Now, where is this schoolboy minister?
Junior minister, Mother.
You're here to see Piers?
Well, I'm here to support Charles, really, but it was too good an opportunity to miss. You know my charity researches links between heart disease and poverty. I've been trying to grab young Piers for months to squeeze a bit of extra funding out of him. Now, darling, is Dad fussing around the conference room?
Yes, I will take you to him.
No. You two get so little time together. Don't worry, I'll find my way.
You, missed your opportunity to tell her.
Joseph, I don't want to hurt you or your mum. And I certainly don't want to break up their marriage.
Of course not. As soon as Dad comes out and admits he's had you in his bed, everyone will know how you got your promotion.
Is that what you think of me?
What I think is that my mother deserves to know the truth.
Amaze.
Next time I'll bring a ball of string. It really is very kind of you to navigate for me.
Well, I just can't think where he is. I'm sure if Charles Lord Byrne knew you were coming, he'd have met you himself.
If Charles knew I was coming, he'd probably have locked the doors.
Come on, I don't believe that. He's always talking about you, singing your praises. Or so everyone tells me. Perhaps he's in here.
Yes. Jack. Darling. This is a surprise.
Oh, didn't Joseph tell you?
Joseph,
He apparently feels I should be at your side today.
Darling, I'm not quite sure.
For your meeting with the minister. I'm here to do my First Lady impression. Look, I've been practicing the devoted stare.
Yes. Well, I just wish you'd told me you were coming.
Oh, don't worry. I've been well looked after by your lovely Jack here.
Well, thank you, Jack.
Right, no problem. I should be getting back to the ward.
Yes, yes, thank you.
She is quite something. You do know how to pick them, darling.
Having a metric for papers.
Yes, but and all of that's fine.
For what you would call bureaucracy, I personally would call a very robust management strategy.
Well, it's not robust enough for us to get what we need the other end, I can tell you that.
That I understand, but you have to appreciate there's one pot of money and revenue streams are more complex than that.
Come on, Piers, you're not on question time now. You have to admit the government's poured so much money into the NHS, and for what? To create a more high-tech bureaucracy.
That you're only going to replace next year.
The waiting list figures have been vastly reduced, but I do hear what you're saying.
Sorry, I don't think any of us here feel listened to.
This way, Piers. I don't believe you met Mr. Elliot Hope, one of our finest cardiothoracic surgeons.
Ah, Dr. Hope, Piers Norton, Junior Minister for Health.
Ah, Mr. Hope. Yes, I've seen you on Newsnight. I've always thought they should have a heart surgeon on call when Paxman's interviewing.
What's my family ever done to you?
I won't be judged by you. With your titles and your charities, you've never fought for anything.
I would have fought for you. But that's academic. Father will confess, and Mother will forgive him, and because he's a weak, foolish old man, he will stay with her.
I don't need to hear this.
You do, because then they will want to forget that you ever existed. And you will be lucky if you end up running an STD clinic in the Outer Hebrides. I hope it was worth it.
Jack.
Well, thanks for introducing me to the minister.
I'm sorry.
Time to let me down gently, is it?
No. I don't know. I can't ask you to understand, but deceiving Anne-Marie like this, I don't know, if I told her about us...
Charles, if you tell her about us, there won't be an us.
What should I do, Jack? I wouldn't know now what to do without you.
I feel the same way.
I don't want to lose you, but seeing Anne-Marie here today with you...
It's okay. We're being tested, can't you see that? I'm glad your wife is here today, because we have the chance to show each other just how strong we are.
But I do owe Anne-Marie the truth.
You owe yourself some happiness. And she can't make you happy. Not the way I can.
Oh, no.
You think I'm a...
Well, I think that's progress.
Yes. Well, you always did have a habit of getting your own way.
Mm-hmm. Which is why I've made reservations for us at Luigi's. Oh, and I've made your hotel room a double.
Oh, darling,
I'm sorry. I should have checked with you first.
No. It sounds lovely, but...
But you've made other arrangements. Again.
No, well, yes, that... complicated.
Things only get complicated if you let them. Are you letting things get complicated, Charles?
Another drink?
No, I've had enough. I must be getting old. I dozed off on the train down here, and I dreamt we'd never met. So real. Like 30 years of marriage never existed. I was so relieved when I woke up. What we've had, what we've got. It's so precious. We're so strong, Charles. Strong enough to get us this far. Don't you think?
Yes, I do.
I understand if Tonight is something you can't change.
I'll be back at the weekend.
I know you will. Because you never let me down. Joseph, I'm just off home, darling.
I thought you were staying overnight in town.
Change of plan. Your father has a prior engagement.
I don't think you should go.
Why ever not?
I'm worried about him.
You know what Dad's like about his work.
So this is different.
I don't think it can be that serious.
Yeah, but perhaps you're right.
You have such a gentle nature, Joseph. But remember, if something is good, it's worth fighting for.
Mom.
It really will be okay. Change of...
I need time to think.
But Charles...
Jack, I have to do this.
Mum's gone, so you're free to do what you want.
Joseph, for what it's worth, I'm not even sure I know what that is anymore.
Right, I've moved Taylor away from Reese as far as I can get her.
There's no proof he's actually done anything wrong.
The girl's going back to him. He probably tried to kill her and she thinks it's love.
Perhaps in a way it is. Jack, wait. I want to say...
I can guess.
No, please listen. Look, it can end now. End here. Jack, we can just go home tonight.
Put it all behind us.
Second chance.
I'm sorry.
If you haven't worked this one out, it'll end and you'll be left with nothing. You will have ruined us and destroyed my family for nothing. Nothing.
Go home, Joseph. Please. Charles.
I meant what I said.
I know. Anne-Marie will fight to keep you. She's got so much on her side, all those years of marriage and your children. And look at me. Who am I compared to her? Just another registrar?
You know that isn't true.
Just give us a little time. Just some time together.
I can't ask Joseph to keep my secrets.
I know. Just please don't let me sleep alone tonight.